In our new poll, only 47% say that Hillary Clinton cares about people like them. That's down from 53% a year ago. Only 42% view her as, quote, honest and trustworthy. And even one of her Democratic presidential challengers, Lincoln Chafee, he was on CNN's New Day earlier today, he said this, listen.
I think it's a long record, just going back over decades of questionable ethical practices. And people groan when I bring up Whitewater and all these things, but the Rose Law Firm records, it seems like it just never stops. And so now we're into the tenure of Secretary of State and the emails and, of course, the Clinton Foundation donations. At the same time, the State Department is making critical decisions that are combined with some of those donations by the Clinton Foundation. And it's just too close and too many ethical questions.
All right, so what do you say about that?
Well, like I said, I think we're going to have a spirited and robust debate, but as we go through our primary nominating contest, but that debate should focus on the differences between Democratic candidates and Republican candidates and the main issues that are important to the American people. And that should be the focus. I think it will be the focus. We'll talk about making sure that we can stand up for the middle class and working families and contrast that with the Republicans' obsession with cutting taxes for the wealthiest, most fortunate Americans. You know, the fact that they oppose the minimum wage, you know, all the candidates do. I mean, Rick Perry, he just announced for president, and that's a guy who actually opposes a federal minimum wage. I mean, Rick Perry is someone who actually vetoed equal pay legislation.
But there are serious differences among these Democratic candidates, and you want a good, robust Democratic internal debate too, right?
Sure. I mean, during our candidate forums and the sanctioned primary debates, we will hear about the ideas
from each of our candidates. So if Lincoln Chafee raises ethical questions about Hillary Clinton, is that appropriate?
I think that our candidates should stick to the ideas that draw a contrast between our party and our party's agenda and the Republicans. And those are the appropriate questions to be raised during our primary debate, and that we need to make sure we continue to draw a contrast with the Republicans.
One final question before